Okay, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time and get straight to the point here. If you have been following any of the F1 socials, you would have seen this. Yeah. But what the hell exactly happened here? Well, quite a bit has happened off track ever since the wrapping up of the 2023 season. So, without further delay, let's jump straight into it. Susie Wolff is the current managing director of F1's all-female support series F1 Academy, and unlike what a lot of people on the internet seem to believe, she got here on pure merit. In fact, she has had a very good junior career, starting karting at a tender young age of 8 and was even named the British Woman Kart Driver of the Year in 1996. She even won the 24-hour Middle East Kart Championship, not one, but in both the Scottish Junior Intercontinental A and the Scottish Open Junior Intercontinental A categories. Also having multiple roles within racing with teams like Williams, Mercedes, and was also the team principal of the Mercedes partnered Venturi team in Formula E and became the champions with both Nick De Vries and Stoffel van Dorn respectively. So with such a great CV, what exactly is the problem here? What's going on? Well, it's really confusing and it's not like the internet makes it any easier. As when you look up Susie Wolff allegations on Google, you'd read something around the lines of, and I quote, Formula One's governing body, the FIA, is to launch an investigation into a potential conflict of interest believed to be centered around Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff and his wife Susie Wolff. End quote. This little piece of information was taken from Gilles Richard's article about it on The Guardian. Anyway, long story short, the allegations are mainly regarding the possibility of exchange of confidential information in between Susie and Toto. This can be both ways since both have access to particular F1 documentation which notably the other team principals might not have access to. Susie has openly spoken about it and aggressively shut down and denied all allegations. Meanwhile, all of Mercedes' competitors uploaded statements on their socials denying making any complaints. That includes everybody from Red Bull all the way down to Williams, excluding Mercedes. Mercedes made their statement shortly on Wednesday doing the same and saying they invite full, prompt and transparent correspondence from FIA's compliance department about this case. Meanwhile, the FIA has not yet confirmed and given out the name of the complainant, who for now seems to be completely anonymous. So that's about it for this video, as this case is still developing and a lot of information isn't really available about it. Everything that you see in this video is taken from what's publicly available. But before ending this video, I do want to say something. And it is something about the F1 community. Nowadays, if you look into it, the F1 community is one of the most toxic places to be around. For some reason, nobody can seem to respect a driver for who they are and tend to always stay stuck with the one driver they love, and anything that happens against their drivers, it's normal. You feel bad when you see your driver not getting any sort of advantages or things happening that are not in favor of your driver. But at the same time, you can't just go around disrespecting other drivers or saying bad stuff about them online. Some of the things that people tend to say on F1 socials is absolutely unacceptable, and honestly, it's a big problem. It's not like the hate train is not really there in any other motorsport, but honestly, F1, we have crossed a certain point that at this point it just is ridiculous. One of the most toxic places one can be is on F1 Twitter, and I'm pretty sure if we dig deep enough, we will find extremely disgusting, misogynistic and sexist comments against Susie Wolff, and a lot of it has been seen. And this allegation in fact is, I guess, one of the examples of this so-called underhanded sexism and misogyny, and basically trying to defame a person simply because they do not like them. So I think the F1 community as a whole needs to look at the sport as a sport a little bit more and forget about everything else. Maybe learn to respect people first and maybe then have favorites. Anyway, If you guys enjoy such F1 content, hit subscribe as we will do a lot of other things in the coming days such as games, sim racing. Maybe I could bring my podcast down to YouTube as well. So if you don't want to be missing out on all of that, hit the subscribe button and also like the video, share it to your F1 friends, comment down below for the algorithm or if you want to tell me something, and until next time, see ya!